All right, guys, this is Crazy Kev here, and I'm here with Sean King. Sean, how we doing, my man?
Doing good, man. I'm glad to be on. First interview, so let's do
Hell
it.
yeah, dude. That's definitely awesome. I'm definitely glad I could be a part of the journey, man. So, you're 5-0, man. You just had a big win as well, too. Talk us a little bit more about that performance and what's next for you.
Yeah, I mean, good performance. Experienced guy. I mean, he was 3-2, so it was good to go out there and clean him up the way I did. You know, that just goes to my training and how hard I work and the great team I have. And it feels good, you know. I'm on to the next. That's it.
That's right. That's right. So you mentioned on to the next. I mean, when could we maybe see you back in the cage, my man?
I'm looking to go back maybe September. I wasn't thinking about October, but I want to just take some time and build some skills and enjoy summer, hang out with the fam, you know, enjoy life. But yeah, September, I'm looking back. Maybe get on with a bigger promotion. I'm trying to get on with Fury or somebody. Maybe have to travel a little bit, get a good competition in.
Yeah, no, that definitely sounds pretty sick, man. And you mentioned that, you're trying to improve a little bit with your skills. What are maybe some things that you're trying to do in the gym to make yourself even better?
Always learn. I'm just learning small things. You know, obviously my coach is Ton Lee. I have Mid-City MMA, Sean Gayton and all them. It's a great team. But, I mean, I have a lot of things that people haven't even seen me do in the cage. They just see me wrestle and submit people, and that's about it. But, man, my striking is top tier, and I'll get to shut it off once I have a solid opponent. And I'm excited to shut it off because y'all just don't even know what I could do yet.
That's right. That's right. That's pretty sick that you mentioned Ton Lee's one of your coaches. I literally just had him on my show, I think, like 2 days ago. So he's definitely a cool dude.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, he's a great coach, man. I love him.
So I was just about to ask you that. What's maybe some stuff that Ton's maybe showed you?
A lot of things. I mean, literally my whole game plan, like everything, man. So I first started with him learning MMA too. I've been with them for about, I would say 4 years now, maybe going on to 5, you know, but it's literally everything from step 1 to elite level. It goes along the whole way.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense, man. And, man, when you're trying to get a fight book, like what's maybe some of the behind the scenes stuff that you have to deal with when it comes to like your medicals, your paperwork, like tickets? Talk us a little bit more about that behind the scenes stuff you got to deal with.
Well, since I'm still an amateur and it's still local, it's a lot of chaos sometimes with trying to find an opponent. You know, a lot of people say they're going to fight you, then 2 weeks out, they pull out because, they never agreed to fight or this person got that. So it's a lot of bullshit that goes on. But, I mean, I like fighting down here right now because I sell a lot of tickets and we get a piece of that, 15% of the amount of tickets, and I make some good money, better than the pros, to be honest with you. So it feels nice to be only an amateur and make X amount of money. So it helps me get by, you know, goes more to my training, that money that I make. But yeah, I mean, paperwork, easy, you know, just get the blood work. That's about it. But yeah, I'm looking to ramp it up. So it'll be more professional as I move on.
Yeah, no, fair enough, man. And, obviously with you looking at being a bigger promotion and whatnot, I mean, when do you maybe plan to make that switch to go pro soon?
I've had to work with my coaches. We're looking at, depends on the next opponent. My next fight could be my last amateur fight, but I'm definitely going to do 2 more. So I think I'll be pro within the next 8 months. And then, like I said, I'm young. Once I go pro, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to do it the right way, and we'll be there.
Yeah, no, fair enough, man. And what do you think is maybe the biggest difference from the amateur scene to the pro scene?
Not much. Not the way I look at it. I like to live my life as a professional. I mean, what I put in my body to what I'm doing today when I wake up, I just like to live as a professional, and that way when I do go pro, it's nothing new. And that's the way I've always been. I always took sports 100% serious, and I like to do it the right way, and there's no shortcuts. And I think when I'm a pro, all that will show, and it'll pay off.
Yeah, no, fair enough, man. And, man, you got a pretty sick tattoo on your arm, man. Talk us a bit more about that one.
I appreciate that. No, yeah, this is just St. Michael Arch, and this is my first one. I don't know, you can barely see it. Look.
Yeah, I got you.
St. Michael Archangel. Yeah, I have a few tattoos, but I mean, that was my first one. It really just stood out to me. I'll show you more detail.
All right,
it's St. Michael stepping on the devil, and he's stabbing him. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I see it. That's sick. How long did it take you to get that thing,
It took about 3 hours. Took about 3 hours, but yeah, that was my first one. And then I have the creation of man right here, Adam and Eve touching hands. And then I just have a Spartan warrior because what I do, man, you got to be a warrior. That's it.
That's right.
If you can see it, I'm going the wrong way.
Oh yeah, dude, that's really nice.
Yeah,
That's really
I
nice.
appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of tattoos. I have a few, but like, it's just like crazy cool work. A few of them don't really mean much, but it's like, bro, look at this dope work on me. It's pretty dope. I just like tattoos. I like the way they look. I got a few on my leg as well. I got "You live by the sword, you die by the sword" right here
I
with
see
a
it. That's
crown going
awesome.
through because my last name's King. So yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, no, dude, there's definitely some pretty sick ink. And when it comes to your tattoos, you plan on getting any more in the future?
Oh yeah, I'm always thinking about getting more. I'm trying to do my whole leg, and then we'll move on from there.
That's awesome. That's definitely some good work, man. I definitely like it. And where'd you get your tattoos done at?
Rich Sutton at Black Pelican Tattoo Studio. He done my whole sleeve, and then no, I'm sorry, I mixed that up. Drew Stewart at Black Pelican Tattoo, and then Rich Sutton over there at Love Lost Tattoo did my leg. So somebody did my arm, and somebody did my leg.
That's awesome, man. That's definitely some cool stuff. And man, outside the cage, I mean, what else do you typically like to do outside of fighting?
I like to hunt. I live in the woods, so I hunt in my backyard. I shoot deer, ducks. I like to go out with my buddies and hunt. I mean, every now and again, go out and about, get loose, let go in the city a little bit. Just enjoying life. I like to hang out with the fam. Just chilling in the backyard, swimming. I like to find peace with myself, and yeah, I like to do it all, man. I like to do it all. Just going for a bike ride, anything. Just chilling on a lake, looking at the view, traveling. I like to travel a lot. I have family all over. So it's nice to get out and about and not always think about fighting.
Yeah, no, that definitely sounds like some cool things to get your mind off fighting. And you mentioned hunting. I mean, what's maybe some of your favorite memories with that?
One of my favorite memories. One time, me and my buddy, we I don't know, I think the tide went down or the boat may have broke down. I don't remember, but we were stuck somewhere, and I had to push this boat. Man, I'm like chest deep in mud, just pushing for like 50 feet, and that was exhausting. And it was so hot too. It's hot in Louisiana. One day you feel like it's a blizzard, and next day it's 80 degrees. So it changed up quick. And this day it was just hot as hell. And I'm pushing this boat through the mud, and it's crazy. That's how it mostly is, though, where I hunt behind my house. You walking deep, and it's chest deep. And you normally wear waders, but sometimes it's just too deep, and you got to drag a deer out. Yeah, it's good times, good times.
Yeah, man, it definitely sounds like it. That's pretty sick. And when it comes to like shooting and stuff, what was maybe your first memory with that? Maybe your first gun you shot, all that different stuff.
I can't even remember the first gun I shot. I can remember the first deer I killed. That was just an adrenaline like no other, man. Seeing a deer walk out, and you pull the trigger, and then it runs off. You hope you shot it. You're shaking. It's like, oh, damn. Same thing with my first ducks. I shot my first ducks across the street from my house. My neighbor took me out years ago. And the same thing, I had the adrenaline rush. You pull the trigger, it's fun. It really is.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Now, I haven't done too much hunting. So when it comes to like, going after the deers and ducks, which one's harder to kind of get, the ducks or the deer?
Deer for sure. Deer.
Okay.
I mean, you got to be quiet when you're hunting this and that. Deer can smell you. They see ducks. You can be loud. You can be doing whatever. They fly in. You're going to get them. But deer are way more smarter. But I like the deer because it's more, you have to work for it. You got to work for what you get because they are some smart animals, and you got to catch them slipping.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. That makes sense. And, man, also some other stuff outside the cage, man. What kind of music do you like to jam out to, man?
I like country. I like rap. I like a little bit of rock. I would say rap, though. I'm probably going to be listening to rap, hip hop. Old school. I like to listen to old school. Even though I'm a youngin', I still like to bump that old school and feel like I'm back in them days.
That's awesome, man. So when you have some free time, do you ever hit any concerts or anything like that?
Not big on concerts. I mean, I just like to go out and about a few times, hit up the bars, just have a good time with the friends, meet new people. But yeah, I'm not big on concerts. I don't remember the last concert I went to. Might have been Drake like 5 years ago.
How was that?
Oh, that was lit. That was amazing. Yeah, he had us rocking.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's definitely pretty cool, man. And, you mentioned like hitting the bars and stuff with your boys. I mean, what's maybe some of your go-to drinks you like to have?
I don't mean to cut you off. I'm lying, actually. My last one was maybe 2 years ago. Hardy, the country artist Hardy.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with his music, but I went to his concert, and that was a good time. That was also a good time. But yeah, I'm sorry. Go-to drinks, I don't know. I'm sticking to beer. Yeah, I just like beer. Michelob. I'm gonna drink a Michelob. That's about it. I know it's like some people don't like beer. You feel all bloated and stuff, but I can drink beer and I feel all right. So that's
Okay,
what I'm gonna do.
You like IPAs at all? Anything like that?
Not really. Not really.
I've been hearing that a lot from fighters. I'm not big IPA guys. That's kind of funny that you're not one
No.
either.
Gotta drink beer, bro. That's it. Gotta be a man. Gotta be a man.
That's a good answer. That's definitely a good answer. I like it. I like it. So when you're outside the cage too, man, do you like to watch like any TV or movies, anything like that as well too?
Not really. I'm just watching fighting, to be honest. I'm not really sitting on the couch watching TV. I'm always doing something, whether it's training, hanging out with my girl or my family or friends, doing something. I like to watch fights. I'm always watching fights. I like to watch boxing as well. But yeah, if the fights are coming on that weekend, I got buddies at my house. We're chilling, we're cooking, we're having a good time, and we're watching the fights.
That's sick, man. And when it comes to watching fights, man, who's maybe some of your favorite fighters you like to watch?
Sean O'Malley, as of right now, just because he's in the game running it, I like to watch Sean O'Malley. You know, a lot of the champions. You know, if they got a championship fight, I'm watching these guys. You know, I like all the fighters. You know, I respect them all. It's what I do, so I like to watch and learn and see what they do, see what I can do, how they act in this position, how I'm gonna be in the future. I like to watch it all. But I mean, another fighter, I'm trying to think. Ilya Taporia, Max Holloway. I mean, these guys are running the game right now. They're doing their thing, and they're exciting to watch. And guys that I like to mimic my style with, I'll tend to watch a little bit more. So.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense, man. And when it comes to the UFC, I mean, how long do you think it could maybe take you till we maybe see you until we see you there one day in the future?
I think maybe 4 years, 3 or 4 years, honestly. I think me going pro this next year and then putting together some solid wins, I think it can come quickly. It can come sooner than later. It all happens like that, man. You just got to go out there and show out, and then you'll get that call.
Yeah. Now, a lot of these guys in like the UFC, they get like these short notice calls and whatever. I mean, would you be interested in maybe doing that in the future if you got that opportunity?
I wouldn't do a short notice. I want to go in there at 100% me and feel confident. You know, I like to train 8 weeks. You know, I never took a short notice fight. I'm not saying I wouldn't in the future, but if I got the call to make my UFC debut on short notice, I wouldn't take that.
Fair enough. That makes sense. And when you have those 8 weeks in training, I mean, what are maybe some of your favorite things you like to do in your fight camp?
Oh, my last training camp, you know, I would always finish training and come home and just eat on the porch and let the dogs run around. You know, I take my dogs out, just chill after hard session, just relax. Just look at the trees, man, look around. Just be grateful that I get to live this life because other people don't. You know, they got to work a full-time job. I'm lucky, like I'm grateful I'm in a position where I can just chill for the most part, you know. Obviously, yeah, I still got to get up and make some money, but I have a real supportive family, you know. So it's nice for me to just chill and just enjoy nature when I'm finished training. I just go outside and chill, relax, then it's off to the next one. And of course, like on the weekends, I don't train on Sundays, so church on Sundays, hang out with the family, just relaxing, doing something fun. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No.
I'll do anything, man. I'm a big kid, man. I'll do anything. I like to have fun.
Yeah. No. It definitely sounds like you like to have fun, man. I love it. And you mentioned some dogs. I mean, what kind of dogs you got, man?
I have a French bulldog and a weenie dog, a little dachshund.
How long you had that
for? Ever since I was born, we've had a weenie dog in the family. So I have another weenie dog. He's about 6 now, and then the Frenchie's about 2.
That's awesome, man. That's definitely some good stuff. And you know, man,
I also have 3 tortoises. 3 tortoises. We have a huge pen for them in the backyard. They're like pet rocks. They just chill. They do what they want.
That's kind of cool. How'd you get those?
Yeah. So I got one for my 10th birthday. They live up to about 100 years old. But yeah, I got one for my 10th birthday. And then 2 of them just came. We got one for free. And then this guy didn't want this one. So we got that one. And yeah.
How do you take care of those things too?
They're really low maintenance. You just feed them and they chill. Because think about it. They live in the desert. So like they can go days without eating. But we feed them every day. You know, we'll give them water. But they just chill, dude. They eat the grass. They're really no harm. They're just doing their own thing.
That's pretty sick, huh? That's definitely pretty interesting, man. And man, one thing about me is I'm a Taekwondo instructor. I've been teaching for 6 years. I've been training since I was 5 years old, so 19 years now. And I love martial arts. So with all the different people I have in my gym, what advice would you give to them to keep on coming into the gym and to keep on getting better and better every day?
Honestly, I kind of started with that Taekwondo background as well. Obviously, Tan, his father, the gym they had. And I love that style. I think it's helped me a lot figure out my style. And I would just say, keep going, man. Taekwondo is a great base to learn and implement MMA with. I think it's really underestimated that people don't use Taekwondo as much, but you don't have to use it as much, but definitely blended it into your style. I feel it's helped me a lot. So for your students, I think they should keep going and they'll have very good success with using it.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. I definitely think that's a solid message. And speaking of messages, Sean, I mean, what's maybe your final message out there for the fans watching this video?
Oh, man, I appreciate all my fans. My family, we run deep. I freaking can't do it without them, honestly. But big things are coming. They expect a lot out of me, and I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it big, and I'm gonna put us all on the map. And I can't wait for that day to come.
Yeah, and I'm ready for it too, man. Sean, are you sure this is your first interview, man? You did a pretty good job, man.
It's natural, man. Come on.
I love it, man. No, like I said, I'm definitely glad to be a part of your journey, and I definitely think you did a good job. When you watch this one back, I think you should be impressed, man. Keep up the hard work in the gym, and we're looking forward to what's next, my man.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you hitting me up, for real.
Absolutely, man. We'll be in touch, and looking forward to the next one, and hopefully we can do another one in the future. Thank you once again, my man.
Yes, sir, my man. You have a good day.
You as well. Thank you again, dude.